Lochstone Manor is one of those grand American mansions that makes people stop in their tracks. This English manor, situated along a beautiful lake outside Alpharetta, Georgia, reminds one of the grand mansions of Europe. But Lochstone Manor is so different. This home, though over 20,000 square feet, is still a warm, comfortable place in which to live. It will stand the test of time. Lochstone Manor was truly a labor of love, a collaboration between the clients and the builder. Greg Amico of Southern Home Properties has spent most of the last 2 years here. Greg directed literally hundreds of people in what many would consider a monumental task. You see, Lochstone Manor is all about balance. Amico and his Southern Home Properties team found the balance between old and new here. There is the old world stonework, the incredible molding, the woodwork, the architectural gems seldom seen in modern homes. But this classic manor is also a technological marvel. From the incredible home theater to the wonderfully heated natural stone flooring, the computer-controlled lighting and audio systems, Lochstone Manor is a long way from a cold and drafty English castle. This is an American dream. Building a home of this grandeur requires incredible technical, organizational, and people skills. But Greg Amico says the key to making the homeowner happy comes down to one thing.
I listen to what my clients have to say. I try to take their dreams and really craft them into reality. I would say I'm a very attention-oriented and very detail-oriented builder.
That is obvious now. When you look around at Lochstone Manor, the detail is astounding. But back when this estate was just an idea in the clients' heads, Mark and Jennifer Zielinski knew they would need a special builder to create their dream. In fact, what they were planning might even require divine intervention.
We actually were introduced to Greg through our pastor at our church.
Mark and Jennifer are experienced real estate investors. They had bought and sold many houses before Lochstone Manor, but this would be something different. And from the first meeting, they knew they had found the right builder.
We felt very much like he was just a team player from the very beginning. It wasn't just myself and Jen, it was Greg also throughout the whole process. It was a threesome that we coordinated ideas together, whether we were going to put stack stone here, whether we were going to do cedar shake, or what kind of finish that we were going to put in the house. We collaborated with him and we came to a great conclusion through the designers that he had laid out for us. One of the things that was just probably one of the biggest pluses of working with Greg is his extensive background of contractors. He literally knows everybody in the city. He knows the best framer, he knows the best sheetrock guy, he knows the best cement guy, he knows the best tile. For everything we wanted and needed in the house, he knew the right person to contact and get the job done right.
One of the reasons for that is though Lochstone Manor is the biggest so far, Southern Home Properties has built many high-end homes over the years. Greg Amico has put together a well-oiled team of craftspeople who deliver the incredible quality of work you see here.
We work predominantly with the same group of individuals from project to project, from house to house. And the reason why that's important, as you know, is it assures us the quality level. We know what each contractor is capable of producing, so there's no variables there. We know who they are, we know their work, we've worked with them before, and that's key to building homes like this.
The next client need only take a close look at Lochstone Manor to see what Southern Home Properties is all about. The sheer size of this home, 20,000 square feet, required a Herculean organizational effort.
It features 8 fireplaces, 7 bedrooms. We have an upstairs master and a main level master. We have gorgeous wide hallways which really give a very gracious feeling to the house. We have a lot of trim detail throughout the house. Building a house of this nature and a house of this caliber, Rich, isn't simply just putting another piece of trim on. It's looking at the style, the period of the house, and trying to maintain architectural authenticity. We feel as though we've done that. The current homeowners, I think, are very pleased with the result of the house.
You walk in and it's a big house, but I don't feel like I'm lost in it. I mean, it flows from room to room, and you have that homey, warm welcome.
That warm welcome feeling is achieved through the details, the archways, roof and ceiling lines. The woodwork in that keeping room is stunning. The fantastic wine cellar took Amico's craftsmen 2 months to build. The stone architecture is incredible. Look at the stone archways. Every stone was chipped to fit perfectly in a room that could be here hundreds of years from now. Look at the main kitchen at Lochstone, and I say it's the main kitchen because there are others. It is stunning. From the gorgeous granite countertops to the cabinetry that adorns the top-of-the-line appliances. Imagine the parties you could have here. Off the main kitchen area is the chef's kitchen, hidden ingeniously. Look carefully at this beautiful cabinetry work. Open what looks like a large pantry, and inside you find the chef's kitchen, a quiet spot where the chef can create magic while the guests a few feet away have no idea what is behind these doors. Greg Amico says one of the things he loves most about this project is that Mark and Jennifer gave him incredible freedom to change things.
Rich, I was fortunate in the fact that the homeowner and being able to work with the homeowner and the architect and offer ideas which ultimately made it into the design of the house. The house was originally slated for 10-foot ceilings on the terrace level, first and second floors, and we changed those to 12-foot, and it just gave this house such a beautiful presence. The back of the house, we had wood arches, and I suggested changing to stone arches. And again, I think that just made a dramatic difference, and also in keeping with the theme of the house. I was able to really add, I think, some creative touches to it. The homeowner gave me almost carte blanche on the trim package.
Look at the trim in the two-story library or office. Greg put raised judges paneling throughout. The detail here is wonderful. The handcrafted spiral staircase takes you up to the second floor overlook, which gives you a great view of the incredible woodwork. The lookout on the second floor is also covered in custom panel. This feature just adds to the grandness of Lochstone Manor and makes you want to look up. Looking down isn't bad either in this house. The inlaid woodwork here on the second floor took many days to complete. This is just one of the many focal points at Lochstone. There is so much to see here, and many people will see it. Greg Amico says opening Lochstone to the Roswell Women's Club for its 2007 showcase house has been a great experience.
The money that is raised for this, selling the tickets, and for the sponsorships that our vendors have done, all goes to local charities. They're wonderful charities, and it was just a great opportunity to give back to the community.
There are more than 20 designers working on this show house. These are people who know quality construction, and they've been very impressed with what Greg and his Southern Home Properties team have done at Lochstone. Lori Bean of A Touch of Class Interiors provided much more than a touch of class at Lochstone. She decorated the great room as you come through the front door. She did a beautiful job. Lori has been a designer for more than 24 years. She loves the use of color. She says it affects people's moods. A little color makes people a lot happier. Lori is very happy with what Southern Home Properties has built at Lochstone Manor.
The work is remarkable of what he's done. All the woodwork and the detail and all the molding is incredible. The different flooring methods that he's used, he's brought up the stone up to the hardwoods. It's a magnificent home, and of course the property it's on speaks for itself. But he's done a fabulous job. I wouldn't mind have him build me a house on a little smaller scale than this, like 1/8.
LaWayne Johnson of Inspirations for the Home has been a designer for 35 years. Like Lori, he's been doing the Roswell Women's Club show houses for the last several years. LaWayne created the billiards room at Lochstone Manor with its unique and beautiful ceiling treatment. He used rolls of fabric to create a one-of-a-kind custom look that will be a real showstopper. LaWayne has seen a lot of beautiful homes in his day, but he will remember Lochstone Manor forever.
Oh, I've been very impressed. Certainly the details of the craftsmanship is what really says a lot about the builder. If you know the details are taken care of well, you know the structure and the foundation is taken care of well itself.
LaWayne makes a good point. With all the gorgeous details, it's easy to forget that the bones of this big house had to be built correctly, and that's another area where Greg Amico and his Southern Home Property team shines.
One thing that I can remember, when it came down to building the stairway, the grand staircase around the house, he was very emphatic about exceeding building and engineering guidelines. He didn't want to meet the guidelines, he wanted to exceed the guidelines. Without any question whatsoever, I don't ever have to worry about it when I lay my head down, whether it's this house or any other house that we were to build with him, would never have to worry about a creak in the middle of the night or if there's settling issues. He does not take any shortcuts. The house is always built right, and a house like this is something that's going to be something that's held on to for many, many years, whether by that person or if it's sold. It has to be past inspection down the road, and I have no doubt that it's going to be done right with Greg.
The freestanding staircase is a great example of that. Greg was not satisfied that the building code was adequate to assure this staircase, which seems to hang in midair, would be safe and strong forever. The staircase is built of steel, which extends well beneath the first floor to add incredible strength. The expansive wood-paneled wall of windows that highlights the lake view in the staircase is also built of steel because Greg wanted it stronger than the code called for. Greg, who has a wife of 16 years and 2 daughters, says one of his favorite spots of this home is actually outside of it.
We have, for example, the summer kitchen outside is a screened-in area that features furniture-grade cedar throughout, has a cooking area in there, and it has a high top with bar stools. It has a gorgeous cedar bench where you can just lay down and perhaps read a book and just have some quiet time yourself. So the house is very livable, and that was one of the key challenges in designs.
Another star of this show is the incredible deck outside. It's covered in slate, and whether it's watching the horse roll in the grass across the field or taking in the view of the 28-acre lake beneath the stunning gazebo, living outdoors at Lochstone Manor is a breathtaking experience. What a way to relieve the stress of the day. Mark and Jennifer say because they chose the right builder in Southern Home Properties, this build was actually pretty stress-free, and they are so thrilled with the end result.
I love the wood.
Yeah,
all the stonework.
The way it all
chandelier.
shaped up together is beautiful. I mean, he did a fantastic job with the trim work there. It just ties the whole room together great.
I like looking out the windows. I love the huge, big window over there.
Yeah.
The sliding glass doors. Looks
Yeah,
great.
especially in summertime, have the breeze open there. It's gonna be beautiful.
The Zielinskis will sell Lochstone Manor and move on to their next project, but they have found their builder.
Without question, as far as building another house, would never hesitate for a moment. As a matter of fact, I would use no other builder other than Southern Home Properties, Greg Amico.
Greg Amico and Southern Home Properties will go on to build 2 or 3 multi-million-dollar homes a year. Greg's clients will get his full attention as Mark and Jennifer did. Greg is eager for the next opportunity to create something special like this, but he will have mixed feelings when he leaves Lochstone Manor for the last time.
A sense of accomplishment and maybe at the same time a slight sense of postpartum sorrow, if you will. I have spent 2 years of my life on this house, every day with all the nuances of this house. So there's a part of me here that will always be here.
Southern Home Properties, unique properties of distinction. I'm Rich Noonan. Thanks so much for your time.